Hello, welcome to BA Survival. I'm out in the woods today doing a little challenge that one of my friends has set me. A while back I went out and I did a £10 survival challenge based on items that I'd brought in a supermarket. So what he's done is he's gone online and he's brought survival items off the internet and he sent them to me with the idea that I go out and test them. Okay, so this hasn't got a particular brand on it, it's just a cheap online survival kit. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, so we have a little wire saw, have a small whistle. Yeah, that's fairly decent. A little multi-tool. We have another small knife, a little LED light, a small button compass, what appears to be a corkscrew, and then in here we've got a small set of tools. I'm going to test this kit by trying to make a figure-4 deadfall trap with it. There's two ways to use the wire saw. I'm going to try and demonstrate both, but firstly I needed a branch. I seem to have found a pretty good one here. Okay, so the first method is to use it as it is. And then eventually you find it'll jam. You have to keep trying. And that's quite time consuming. I'm just going to snap that off there. But now I've got this curved piece. So what I've done there is I found it's a piece of hazel, I believe. It's dead. It's bent to a nice shape. Hooked it over one end, and then the other end I could either put a notch, or at the minute my finger seems to be working, and now I have more of a bow saw and it'll hold the tension, and then I can just saw. So I say I was sawing this. With the other part of this stick, which is the rest of that bow, I'm going to try using this little knife to make a figure-4 deadfall trap. I think this must have been made for safety reasons, blunt on purpose. It questions, when does a piece of metal sharpened up become a knife, and when does a knife get so blunt that it's not actually a knife anymore? We've also got this little knife in the kit as well, so I haven't completely given up on this one, but this is equally blunt, and the blade doesn't lock, but it doesn't stay stable in any position, backwards, forwards, sideways. So I mean, I could try and use this a little bit, but I'm probably going to have more chance gnawing through this wood with my teeth. At least with the little serrated saw, I can kind of saw it and scratch it, gnaw at it. Obviously I wouldn't normally be using my thigh as a workbench, but this knife's pretty blunt. I use the bow saw to aid in stock cuts so that I can make the square notches needed for the trap. Okay, using that little tool, I have actually managed to make the required pieces. But basically I have 3 different sticks with a combination of notches in, and the notches interlock and it will be able to support the weight. This log wouldn't be ideal. You'd need a lot heavier log and you don't want the branches on it, but I'm just doing it as a demonstration of will the figure 4 work. I support it on my knee. That enables me to have both hands to set up the trap, and then I gently lower my knee out of the way until I don't need the hands anymore. Okay, so there's the principle of it. And you can see that. Stood up, and then you put some bait on here and the log falls down.